I came to the CLC from being incarcerated. I had 4 months sobriety at that time, and so when I came here I wasn't really sure what to do. I wasn't really sure how I would fit in here, but I just knew that I wanted to change here. Before I came into the Changing Life Center, I was homeless. I struggled with mental health. I was in a domestic violence relationship, and so that played a big part on my mental health. You know, feelings of inadequacy and not being good enough, and just a lot of lies that we tell ourselves, you know, and it was really difficult for me to even have like relationships with my family or my kids and other people, because I was just, I had no medication and I just felt really hopeless. It pretty much started when I was 7. I had mental health issues. And so then when I was about 13, still struggling with mental health, unbeknownst to me, you know, I started using drugs at 13 to help with like the emotion and mental state, and it continued for 23 years. So I was homeless for about 6 years. When I was in jail, there was this lady who would come in there and bring us Bible studies, and she would come faithfully every single week to give us a Bible study, and she just planted the seed for me to hear the Word of God again, and so I attended those every single week. She told me about the Changing Life Center, and I just prayed to God, you know, if this is where you want me to go, then open the door for me, and He did. Once I came to the Changing Life Center and I got medication again, and I started doing therapy and counseling, I was able to kind of look at things more clearly and like have more higher self-esteem, and actually being able to pay attention and understand the things that I was being taught. So I did the program for a year. After a year, I decided to be in leadership, and then I graduated. There was a position for case management assistant, and I applied, and that's when I got it here. I love just seeing the ladies when they first come in, and you know how they come in so broken and just helpless, hopeless, and just no light at the end of the tunnel, and then by the time they get through or they're working halfway through their program, they start to change. Something happens, and God just does His work, and you know, from the inside out, and then they just become these amazing, beautiful, strong women at the end of the program. And knowing who they are, and knowing what their worth is, and knowing that they're a child of God, and that there's hope, that they can do it. My relationships with my family and my children have been unimaginable. And so now we're like reunited, and I see them every weekend, and they're just like, something's different with you. Something's definitely different, and we're just so happy to have you home. So I'm going to college for organizational business. I just bought a car, so things just keep getting better, you know, and just being able to support myself and my children and my family is huge for me.